Hello everybody, my name is Jay. I'm one of the expert IELTS teachers here at E2 Language. What we're going to do in this live class is we're going to focus on IELTS reading. This is both for general and academic. We're going to focus on a specific task called sentence completion. If you haven't seen the other IELTS reading videos we've done and you're on YouTube right now, click up here or up here, I forget where it is, but there's lots of other ones. Or if you just want to go to the platform, e2language.com, there's lots and lots of practice materials for you to do, because it's one thing to learn the methods and it's another thing entirely to actually practice. And if you want to crack this test and get a 7, 7.5 or an 8, you need to practice. The other thing is, if you're on YouTube right now, click the subscribe button down there. Rock and roll. So this is task type number 8, sentence completion. Let me explain this task to you. This is kind of what it will look like on test day, right? Of course, you're going to have this separate reading textbook here. But what you're going to have here are a set of instructions. You're going to have the questions. You can see it's sentence completion because there is a big gap at the end of the sentence, or the sentence may have a gap in the middle of the sentence. You need to complete it quite simply. First thing you should do is read the instructions, because it tells you how many words and or numbers you can use, and it says choose no more than 2 words from the text. So you're not creating any words, you're taking words directly from the text and inserting them into those gaps, right? But this says 2 words. So we could have 1 word like car, or you could have 2 words like red car. You cannot have 3. You cannot use a number. I'll talk about numbers in a second. So you can see the question here. Von Frisch discovered the difference between dance types by changing the position of the something or other. Just let me change the color of my pen here. Just bear with me. I didn't think it was black. I want red. Red's nice. So what you need to do is you need to identify a key word in the question, right? Difference, dance types, something like that. Then what you're going to do is you're going to scan read the text, and you're going to find that keyword in the text, right? Wherever it is. Then you're going to read very carefully, and you're going to think very critically about what word or words will fit in here. There's a few clues that you can get from here. For example, the article the, which means what type of word can possibly fit in this gap here. The, it has to be a noun, or it could also be a plural noun. Could be noun or nouns. Same thing here. In fact, all of these are going to ask you for a noun. So there's information you can gather from the question as to which word or type of word that you can actually select for the gap. But the key thing is to keep that keyword or keywords in your mind while you read. How you do this, or the analogy that you should think about, is like this. You've lost your phone. Okay, you've lost your phone. You're in your house, you have to go to work, and you think, where's my phone? 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 You go into your bedroom, where's my phone? Where's my phone? You're looking under clothes, you're looking near the computer, where's my phone? Where's my phone? It's the same thing here when you're searching for keywords. You're keeping the keywords like difference between dance types, difference between dance types, difference between dance types, and you're looking in here for those keywords. Difference between dance. There it is. Okay, I think I've found it. Then you read more specifically. Okay, so that's how you read here. Okay, this is how the answer sheet will work. So remember, you can write 1 or 2 words. So here's one with 2 words, here's one with 1 word. Be very careful about grammar. It may have to be a plural noun, for example. Here's 30 seconds, 2 words. You cannot write 30 seconds with a number. Remember, it said no numbers. It just said 2 words. So sometimes IELTS will trick you like that. Rock and roll, let's do it. I'm only going to give you 3 questions. It'll take you 3 minutes. I want you to try very hard. Let's do the first one. It's only question 1. Please do question 1. You have 60 seconds to answer question 1. Whoopsie. There you go. No. Let's start again. 60 seconds starts now. Okay. Cool. Let's continue on. Let's do question 2 and question 3. You have 2 minutes starting now. Okay, let's go through the answers here. So, number 1, Von Frisch discovered the difference between dance types by changing the position of the what. Okay, this is a difficult question because you're like, what's the context? What are you talking about? This is out of context. This is because what happens in the IELTS, right? You'll have one passage of text and it'll make sense from the beginning. It's like a big story about dancing bees or whatever. And the first part of the passage will have some multiple choice questions associated with it. And the second part of the passage will have some true, false, not given. And the third part will have some sentence completion. So we're sort of down at the third part of the text. And this is why it feels like it's a little bit confusing. But let's push on because we can still do this nevertheless. So, difference between dance types. In the text it says, on a hunch, he started gradually moving the feeding dish further and further away and noticed as he did so that the dances of the returning scout bees also started changing. Von Frisch discovered the difference between dance types by changing the position of the what? Well, what are the key words here? We have, actually, this is a key word here is position, because here we have moving, changing the position or gradually moving, and we have our key word there, which is feeding dish for number 1. Very good. If you got feeding dish, you are officially an IELTS legend. Number 2, the dance outside the hive points in the direction of the what? Well, the text says, and depending on where they danced, let's read the question again. The dance outside the hive points in the direction of the what? And depending on where they dance, the straight portion of the waggle dance would point in different directions. The outside dance was fairly easy to decode. The straight portion of the dance pointed directly to the food source. So the bees would merely have to decode the distance message and fly off in that direction to find their food. The dance outside the hive points in the direction of the food or food source. Both are correct. Number 3, the angle of the dance from the vertical shows the angle of the food from what? This is a crazy question. The angle of the dance from the vertical shows the angle of the food from the something. We know we're looking for a noun. Let's just read the passage. When inside the hive, the dancer cannot use the sun, so she uses gravity instead. The direction of the sun is represented by the top of the hive wall. If she runs straight up, this means that the feeding place is in the same direction as the sun. However, if, for example, the feeding place is 40 degrees to the left of the sun, then the dancer would run 40 degrees to the left of the vertical line. Number 3, the angle of the dance from the vertical shows the angle of the food from the what? Hopefully you had the word S-U-N. Sun is the answer there. So on your answer sheet, you should have feeding dish, food or food source, and the word sun. How many did you get? Pop them into the chat. Did you do brilliantly, or are you in need of some serious help? If you're struggling with your IELTS test in any which way, I want you to go to this website here. Go to www.e2language.com. You can sign up for free. There's lots of practice materials. If you're feeling like you really need additional help, you can upgrade your account. You can take tutorials with ex-IELTS examiners. You can get feedback on your writing. There is heaps more practice materials, including mock tests. There's lots and lots and lots here, including lots of methods, by the way. All of the methods in one place. Overview lessons, you name it, we've got it. So if you do need some help, you know where to go. You can stop studying from books for the IELTS, which would be cool. I won't say any more than that. If you're on YouTube, click the subscribe button down there. Otherwise, I'll see you guys soon.